Bounce's First Delivery. Written by Conrad T. Mahoney. Illustrated by Summer Dawes. And Bounce was just about to bite into his pizza at the Fly-In Dine when Grandpa came in.
"Admiral Delivery has another job," Grandpa said. "Time to get back to work."
Bounce dropped his pizza. He was excited about the job.
"What is it?" he asked. "Is it something cool like streaker parts?"
"No,"
Grandpa said.
"It's a crate of super elastic stretch bands from Amelia's Emporium."
"That's not exciting,"
Bounce complained.
"Well, we do have one other important delivery,"
Grandpa said. He gave Bounce a small box.
"This can't be important,"
Bounce muttered.
"It's too small."
"It's very important," Grandpa said. "Now off you go."
Two Grammys had been listening at the window.
"We need to get that package,"
one Grammy whispered.
"He said it's important."
"I bet it's the crystal our boss is looking for,"
said the other. Out on the runway, Bounce got his streaker ready for flight.
"Oink! Oink!"
Pogie squealed. Bounce looked at his pet pig.
"Okay, you can come too,"
he said. Bounce loaded the crate of stretch bands onto his streaker. He threw the small box on top. Bounce jumped on his flyer.
"Let's go, Pogie!"
The pair took off into the air.
"There they go,"
said the Grammy.
"Let's get them."
The Grammys zoomed out of their hiding place and took off after Bounce. Pogie snorted.
"What now, Pogie?"
Bounce looked back to see the two Grammys ships following him.
"Not again!"
Bounce cried.
"Hold tight!"
He dipped and dived through the floating islands, trying to outrun the Grammys. Bounce couldn't lose them. Soon the Grammys were on either side of his streaker. They zigged and zagged all around him. One Grammy bumped Bounce's wing, sending him spinning out of control.
"The package!"
Bounce cried. He watched as the package went flying from his streaker. One of the Grammys scooped it up.
"It's ours now!"
called the Grammys. They sped off towards the canyon ahead.
"We have to get the package back,"
Bounce said.
"What do we do, Pogie?"
Pogie circled around the crate of stretch bands.
"That's it, Pogie!"
Bounce exclaimed.
"Great thinking!"
Bounce pulled the biggest stretch band he could find out of the crate. He handed one end to Pogie and held on to the other end.
"Now we have to get ahead of those Grammys. Let's go, Pogie!"
Bounce said. Bounce pushed his streaker to full throttle. He was flying faster than he ever had before. Bounce and Pogie quickly passed the Grammys as they entered the canyon.
"Okay, Pogie,"
Bounce said.
"You go right, and I'll go left." "Oink!"
Pogie squealed. Bounce whizzed to the left side of the canyon. He tightly fastened the band to a tree. Pogie did the same on the other side of the canyon. The super elastic stretch band stretched across the entire canyon, making a giant slingshot. The Grammys came zipping into the canyon at full speed.
"Look out!"
cried one Grammy, but it was too late. The Grammys ran straight into the giant rubber band. They were flung back through the air. The small package they had stolen fell through the sky. Pogie zoomed down and snatched it up.
"Great job, Pogie,"
Bounce said.
"Now let's get these packages delivered."
They flew away to finish the deliveries, leaving the Grammys far behind. They landed in a village and dropped off the stretch bands. Then they found the address for the small box.
Let's get this over with,
Bounce told Pogie. A young girl came to the door.
My birthday present from Daddy,
the girl shouted. She tore open the package. A tiny teddy bear was inside.
My daddy is a pilot. He is very far away,
the little girl said.
But he never forgets my birthday. Thank you so much.
The little girl gave Bounce a big hug.
I guess very important things can come in small packages after all,
Bounce laughed.